In this video read aloud, I'm going to read you the text to survive wintertime. Trees ditch those brilliant leaves. This is from the Wednesday, November 4th KWL assignment for week 9. Before we read this text, you should have already filled in the what do you know about leaves and changing color, and also come up with some questions that hopefully this article will answer. As I read, you should be pausing the video or stopping it in chunks to write down facts and details that you're learning as we go. Let's begin. Fall officially started on September 22nd. That means pumpkins, football, and piles of fresh, crunchy leaves. Why do trees throw away an important part of themselves each year? This seems especially strange since it happens when part of the world starts to get colder. For plants, losing leaves makes perfect sense. Does it? I bet the authors are going to explain why. Trees are powered by the sun. Each leaf is full of a colorful material or a pigment, you could think of that like a paint, called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll helps plants make energy. It also is green. It makes energy from light and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a gas that is in the air. The process is called photosynthesis. Less sunlight means less energy, so leaves, leaf. In parts of the world that experience seasons, winter means less and less sunlight each day. Winter also brings cold weather. The cold can freeze the liquid inside leaves. These two things can prevent the tree from making energy, because the leaves would be frozen solid, right? A full-grown oak tree might have more than 60,000 leaves. Each one needs vitamins and minerals called nutrients. Dropping those leaves in winter allows trees to save those nutrients. If it had to keep giving all those leaves nutrients through the year, the tree would die. There are also liquids inside of leaves. If the leaves stayed on, they would freeze. Waxy needles survive better than leaves. Evergreen trees, think of those being pine and Christmas trees, have a different method of survival, says Mason Heberling. Heberling is a plant expert. Pine trees and other evergreens have short, thick leaves. These leaves can survive winter's cold. We call these leaves needles. Pine trees do not have to drop and regrow these needles each year. Pine needles are a different shape. They are also covered in wax. The wax keeps heat inside the needle. There are also chemicals inside the needle that prevent the tree from freezing solid, which would kill it, right? Growing needles and dropping leaves are two ways to survive the winter's cold. Each method has been around for hundreds of millions of years. It is clear that they are successful ways to survive. Leafy trees do have one quality that their needly cousins do not: fall colors. So here we're finally going to answer that question from the beginning. Green loses its power in fall. Remember how leaves are full of chlorophyll? They also have pigments called carotenoids. Carotenoids create orange and yellow colors. Most of the year, the green from chlorophyll is stronger than the carotenoids. In the fall, the chlorophyll starts to break down to get ready for winter. Then all those bright, beautiful colors of red, yellow, and orange start to show. So you could almost say that the leaves don't change to red and orange, they lose their green. Some trees also begin to produce a pigment called anthocyanin each fall. This gives their leaves a bright red color. Scientists do not know why some trees make this. They think it helps protect the leaves from the sun for their last few weeks of life. The pigment works like sunscreen. This fall, look out for a pile of bright red, amber, and tangerine-colored leaves on the ground. When you see them, think of all the biological tricks that had to happen for them to exist. Then jump in. Now, once you're done and you've gone back and maybe listened to this a second time, make sure that you write down as many facts as you can fit in that learned column. I'm looking forward to seeing you learning from this, and I will talk to you again soon.